money.
Here we go. I'm the new kid, moving in, getting it done, and I'm officially the candidate for having some fun, you know.
Hey guys, welcome to Emo and Spooky present Listen to This.
You better calm down, Corey.
The only show where we fully explain all of your favorite cubes.
It's true.
So
I'm the number one cube expert in the world.
We're here with Jake of webcomic fame.
Really not. No one reads my webcomic.
No, everyone reads your webcomic.
I read your webcomic.
Here's the link.
I know you read my webcomic.
I read your webcomic.
I haven't updated my webcomic in 2 weeks.
No,
I haven't uploaded my webcomic in over 9 months.
I haven't uploaded my webcomic in over so many years. You just have to be in the webcomic mood, and I'm never in the webcomic mood. Something that you gotta know about me is I'm never in the webcomic mood, and I have a webcomic.
I have 16 projects on the back burner, so my mind is constantly flipping through a bunch of these different ideas that are at varying degrees of fleshed out, and I guess I haven't gotten back to the Camp Copper Creek tab in a while.
Yeah, the page for GTCAH is pretty much already done. I just have to color it, and I haven't colored it, and it's been...
Wait.
I've been trying.
You sound out your webcomic acronym like GTCAH. I just say Gitka.
I've been trying to...
What if I could just say gotcha? What is it, Milo?
I've been trying to reboot my webcomic for months. I can't get it. Sometimes
you just can't.
Yeah, sometimes your comic needs more time to incubate as an idea, and if you let it out too early, it doesn't really work, and you end up having to reboot it.
Yeah,
Camp Copper Creek incubated too long.
Jake, say sometimes again.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You just wrote up. Jake, that's a very good point, and I'm scared of doing that with.
That song was by Flo Rida.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Flo Rida.
That's just it's just Florida but split up.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
I thought
it wasn't split up.
No, it's.
No.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, is it he rides on the flow, and I guess that's what it is.
It's no, it's just Florida, and he put a space in the middle of it.
Florida Man releases hot new album.
It's me, Florida Man. Listen to my hot new album.
Don't listen to it. If you listen to it, you become part of the Flow Rider Collective. I can't talk.
I
have
the Flow Rider Collective.
Jake.
Yes.
I'm just thinking about your words of wisdom and how I'm never gonna. That's the reason I'm never going to get my Cabinet Man webcomic out, because it's just so much. There's so much stuff that I don't understand about the outside world that I have to implement within that story because of how it is, how it's supposed to be.
Oh no, that's the problem.
How it's supposed.
Yeah.
My entire webcomic takes place in the outside world.
And how it's based on, it's supposed to be an 80s horror movie.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a lot of webcomic stuff requires research. So Camp Copper Creek, I started it in 2014 when I kind of didn't know what I was doing in terms of webcomics, and it went on this 2 to 3 year long hiatus where I just kind of didn't update it for a while, and it continued to incubate in my head, and I kind of did sort of research on the side, and then I had a thing I wanted to do with it, and it sort of fit within the reality I had established, which is pretty much just Colorado and the regular universe that we live in, except ghosts and aliens and all that other paranormal stuff is real.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of a big leap, but it's related to camps. When I was 10, I went to a LARPing camp as Link from Legend of Zelda.
Holy moly.
It was embarrassing.
Can I just say, I had a hiatus. I said, GGCH is on hiatus. I put that on Comic Fury, and I think that hiatus was actually like shorter than the amount of time it's taken me to make some pages since then. Is there
Oh,
more to this?
Unofficial hiatus.
Is there more to this camp that you're talking about, Milo? Because if so,
Some of them threatened to murder me in character, and I thought he meant it in real life.
oh,
oh, that's always fun.
wow.
Oh.
Okay,
I cried.
the first, so, the first five
What?
words of that really got me scared that someone actually threatened to murder you.
They really set a scene. Is like these nerds in like a Washington forest, just like playing like doing LARPing or whatever. I've never met a LARPer. I feel like a LARPer is what happens when you give a nerd confidence.
LARPing is what happens when you take
Yeah,
someone off of Reddit and give them body positivity.
I just imagine like people in outfits in a forest running around.
That's what it is. Hey, do you want to hear something?
Yes, I want
What?
to hear something.
What was that?
I don't want to hear something anymore.
That's the noise it makes whenever I like get up out of bed. I like rise out Dracula style,
Oh,
like looking
God.
like an
That's
Those
absolute
Godzilla
mess.
noises.
That's my stepdad.
Is
He actually makes those noises.
That's from my bank.
your stepdad Godzilla?
No, it goes. "Rah!"
And then the music
yeah.
plays.
I have like a flashlight in my and it's not in my room anymore, but I had a flashlight that was like a Triceratops that go "Rah!" when you opened it up, and it went "Rah!" and the flashlight inside turned on and his jaw opened, but now it goes. "Rah!"
Do you know
I feel
that?
like-
Do you know that electric cat bank that reaches out and grabs your money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that is, except it's Godzilla.
Oh, that's
It's really
nice.
cool, and I like it a lot.
But anyways, Lucy, that flashlight you were talking about, I feel like I want to incorporate something like that either into our D&D campaign as like an item that you can get.
Oh yeah.
Wait. What flashlight?
Just one of our
The Triceratops flashlight.
just one of our characters can just have a flashlight that they carry around, and like they just hold it tight, and they like it makes.
Every
I
time you like
had-
turn it on.
Flashlight that was shaped like a cat, and you wound it up, and when you wound it up, it made cat noises. But that was also how you recharged the battery.
Oh, so it's just a super loud flashlight.
I remember sneakily like I had like reading books in bed at night, late at night, and I had a wind up flashlight, and it made like a really loud noise, and like this. Like someone came in and was like, why are you making these noises? It sounds like there's robots in here.
And you just said there are, and then they captured them.
Yeah.
So
She died.
my family and I go camping a lot in the summer, and as a result, we have like a lot of camping equipment around the house.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that is like my favorite thing to bring along is the wind-up radio we have. Because the only radio we own that's able to tune to the NOAA weather radio frequency. Because like you can't get a car radio to do that apparently. I learned this the hard way. And just for some reason, I really like listening to the NOAA weather radio station because of the robot voice. I don't know why. I don't know what has possessed me to become this kind of person, but here I am, on camping trips, just listening to NOAA weather radio.
Oh.
That's what robots do to you.
Camping.
Yeah.
Remember that one part in the D&D campaign where everyone had fallen for the robot?
In case both of you haven't figured out at this point, I really like robots.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
Sorry, Milo. It looks like evil has really beat you to the punch in terms of Berkeley.
I don't care anymore. I lost interest when I found out his first name was Hannibal.
Oh, I thought you were
His
the
first
one.
name was originally Lewis, but I thought Hannibal was funnier, so I kind of changed it mid session.
Lewis,
Now I can only think
Lewis
about
is
Hannibal
good.
Buress,
How
and
do
I
you
can't
spell
imagine.
Lewis? Like Louis?
Louis.
Oh, that's my dog's name.
It is your dog's name. That's right. What kind of dog is Lewis? I can't tell.
He's he's just a Chihuahua.
Aw, that's adorable. Is he a Beverly Hills Chihuahua?
No!
He is.
No, he's not a Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
God, Lucy, I think about
That's actually I like that movie.
I think about that quote, Evil, you're cultured. You've seen Beverly Hills Chihuahua
I've seen
too,
Beverly
right?
Hills Chihuahua.
Yeah, and I've seen Beverly Hills. That is the reason that we got my dog.
So he is a Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Beverly Hills. Okay, so we watched Beverly
That's a
Hills
little
Chihuahua.
embarrassing.
We watched it in theaters, and my mom was like, "We gotta get a Chihuahua," and I was like, "Hell yeah!"
I have a dog. His name's Ripley, and he's a cloud.
I have a dog. He was on the show once.
Was he?
He's on the show
Yeah.
all the time. He's basically.
He's on the show often.
He's basically like a co-star.
Oh yeah.
He barks into the microphone.
Nose dog.
He goes boo, and
He wants food, but he's not very nice about it. So he comes and he barks really loudly.
the dog run in and he funny bark.
Haha, funny dog bark.
I just want
My neighbors have 3 very large dogs.
3 big dogs.
They used to have like 4 very large dogs, but one of them died recently, which is a shame because he was my favorite. But,
Oh,
you
no.
know, yeah, his name was Rupert, and my nickname for him was Lord Chubbington because he was really fat.
Oh.
My dog
He
is
was-
very big.
He was a very sleepy boy. What kind of dog do you have?
I have
Milo.
it's a combination Labrador Retriever, Maine Walker Coonhound.
That's
He has
nice.
a big boy. It's
I
it's
have
weird.
a picture of him.
It's weird to me how big your dog is having when I have like such a tiny creature that just runs around and is scared.
Yeah, and my giant hands make him look way smaller whenever I take pictures of him.
Yeah, my dog's like
Milo, you
A
could
small dog.
you could pick up my dog in one hand. Just
That's
like
true.
my dog's too heavy to be picked up with one hand. He's kind of fat.
no, Milo
Put a
can do
picture
it.
in the chat.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check
Well,
the
well,
picture in the chat.
well, you know that they're not going to see it, you fools.
Well, I can assure you, I can vouch for whoever's listening to this that it's a very good picture of a dog.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I know that picture. I know what Milo's dog looks like. It's a very good. Oh yeah, with you in your alien pajamas.
Yeah, we always do this. We always talk about images.
Were you trying to pirate Audacity?
What? No, I wasn't trying. You don't pirate Audacity. This is just a download. You can't pirate Audacity. It's free. What are you talking about? And this is the MP3 converter.
Here's what
with
makes
all,
Russian Girl so
look at
special.
all the ads.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back into the image.
Hello, Google Hangouts.
Google Hangouts. Anyways, after I've always had I've just felt weird about camping, cause the worst thing about camping to me is going to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
sucks.
God.
I mean,
I've had to like get up in the middle of the night and go out in like the dark with like a flashlight and go
oh
into
yeah,
the
that's
go
That's
into
the worst part of camping.
going into like the spider web outhouse.
See, the worst part of camping is whenever you feel like you're in the first 5 minutes of an X-Files episode, and that's one of them.
Oh,
And my parents embedded a fear of the porta potties that are sometimes in campsites. I was supposed to be asleep, and they were talking about a guy who fell in, and then someone went to the bathroom, and he was just in there.
Honestly, I'd have to off myself after an incident like that, especially if someone else found out that I like fell into a vault toilet. Like that would just be awful. You know, how
I
do
feel
you
like
even recover
it
from that
must
as a
have been
person?
I fell
on
in.
purpose.
Oh, I fell in.
Oh no, I'm now in the shit pit. That's
Uh,
unfortunate.
you know how that feels, and now we can end this episode.
What a great way to end it.
Last time we went to
That sounds like a children's show.
last time we went camping, and this is the trip on which my dad's car got impounded. We like
Oh, Jesus.
we went on like a little like boat trip, and we went like to this island, and it was really like thorny, and there were ants everywhere, and we just walked around in our shorts, and I didn't like
Wow.
it, and my dad did.
I have a similar story to that, except it's not camping. I have relatives who live in the South, and they own a boat. I think they actually recently sold it because
That
they
was a
started
good
doing like
time.
yeah. Well, anyway, so
Sorry.
it's fine. Uh, so whenever we would like visit them, they would take us out on their boat, and we'd visit like these little like quote unquote islands. They're really just sandbars in the middle of I don't really
Wait,
know the name
what?
for the. They're like these little like mounds of sand that stick
Oh,
out from the water.
I
They're
was
like
imagining. Sorry to like throw up your story, but I was imagining like actual little like swim up bars that are
oh
just like
no.
they're just like in the ocean that just you find like Wind Waker or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you trade sand dollars to get sand drinks, and then you drink the sand drinks, and your lungs fill up with sand, and
No,
you're permanent damage.
and
Ideal weekend.
yeah,
Um,
I just want to bite down on some sand.
crunch on some good old quartz.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Is that what it's made out of?
Yeah, that's what sand's
Sand?
made out of. I'm a geology major. I know these things.
Oh
Um,
god, I'm imagining sand on my teeth right now. I'm gonna pass
Oh
out.
god, it's
bad.
the worst.
Anyways, continuing my story. So I'm with my cousin and my younger brother, and they're both the adventurous type.
Mhm.
I'm like halfway between adventurous and never taking a risk in my life. It's just sort of like it depends on how impulsive I'm feeling that day. And today was like halfway. So they decide they're going to walk like directly through the sandbar, which if you don't know much about like how sandbars look in the South, there's like nice soft sand on the perimeter, and then in the middle there's all this like patchy, scrubby, sharp plants.
Oh.
So there's this specific kind of plant in there. It's a kind of cactus called sand spurs, is I think their nickname is. And so my cousin and my brother decide to walk through it. They're barefoot. I'm wearing like really thin sandals, so I'm like chasing after them, and I'm trying to like get them to stop. And in the process, I step directly on a sand spur, and it goes straight through my sandal.
Oh.
And so I still have to keep going because they're going. And so by the time we get to the other side of the island where the boat is, they're totally fine. There are so many spines in my feet.
Oh, no.
God.
I am in so much pain, and I kind of just welcome to the boat. I had this like very strained smile on my face, and my uncle goes, "Oh, hey, Jake, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Do you have any tweezers?"
You should have drop kicked them.
And they're, my brother and my cousin, they're having a dandy old time. Apparently, they missed every single sand spur that I stepped on.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
And I spent the rest of the day pulling cactus spines out of my feet.
Oh god.
That is
terrible.
What do sand spurs look like?
I'm gonna look up sand spurs.
well, they
and
might have picked-
Ow.
let me look it up and let me.
They're bad. They're so bad.
We can't talk about this. It's a picture that it looked like those spiky spiders.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, the spiky spiders.
We have some of those here too. We call them goat's heads though.
Spiky spiders?
They used to be like what? No, the sand spurs. We call them goat's head here.
Oh, I want to see. I want to see you. I want to know that you have spiky spiders.
Spiky spiders.
I want to have.
Speaking of bugs and water, my uncle lives in Thailand, and we went to visit him one time when I was very young, and I had the hose, and there was a fire anthill right next to us.
Oh boy, that's
ant
fun.
explosion. I've heard.
And I aimed the hose at the anthill, and they launched themselves at me.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Were you okay?
Yeah.
Like, did you like? Could you like? Did you wash them off of you?
I went to go take a shower, but they were all biting me.
Oh no.
That's terrible. I've only ever interacted with fire ants once before in my life, and I was doing yard work in Florida. And for some reason, like I was helping my grandmother weed her garden, and for some reason, my right hand just felt like it was on fire all of a sudden.
Oh god.
And I ripped off my glove, and there was just like a whole colony of fire ants going to town on my hand.
Another thing I did when I was in Thailand, also related to fire ants, is I picked one off the ground and I ate it.
Oh, I eat
Metal.
Sometimes
It tasted spicy.
I ate an ant
Uh-huh.
once, and it tasted kind of like sweet and bitter, like tart kind of.
I tasted an ant. It was tangy.
Oh, tangy is a good.
Well,
Tangy is a
fire
good word
ants are
for it.
spicy because of the venom.
Yeah.
Is venom spicy?
I guess.
I've never had a good relationship with bugs growing up. I think I'm getting better with it now.
Speaking of eating bugs, my dinner was good.
Oh, did you have bugs?
No. Let's talk about our dinners.
I had a bagel with garden vegetable cream cheese. It was boring.
I had chicken curry, and I liked the texture of the chicken, and it tasted good. But the thing about chicken is that it makes me gag.
Oh,
It's terrible. How do you live like that?
I don't eat chicken when I have the choice,
God,
unless it's fried.
There's lots of food that I just can't like. I
But that
can't.
chicken
I
is
used to
good.
not be able to like eat food at school because I would just gag on it. It's just like something. It feels like when I get food at school, it's dry.
See, I've had like the opposite of a picky eating problem growing up. I could eat anything. I'm like less inclined to that now, but I could eat literally anything.
This chicken did not make me gag. It made me go, mmm. It was good.
It's good chicken.
Oh, it was just for laughs gags. Uh,
Funny.
um, yeah, I just had pesto chicken and some kale salad. It was good.
Yeah. Well, my dinner was boring as heck.
Well, Jake, it sounds pretty good. I would eat a. I haven't eaten a bagel in so long. I don't. Actually, no, that's not true. Sometimes I eat bagels for breakfast, but other than that, I have not eaten a bagel ever.
I don't know what a bagel is. I've never seen a bagel before.
I have never.
Bagels are just those donuts that have gone bad, right?
Yeah, they're just bland donuts is all.
like donuts that have gone bad.
Yeah,
It's like an Earthbound where milk turns into yogurt, donuts turn into bagels.
that's gross.
Donuts, bagels are just donuts that went to law school.
Donuts are just bagels that were lost.jpg.
I just said baynuts. Baynuts are
Hey,
just.
that's an idea. Baynuts are just are
Do-
bagels that have frosting on them.
Baynuts are just donuts that
Baynuts
What's
are
the-
baynuts are
what's
just
the kid's
gogles
name?
that went to hell.
bagels are the donuts that are made in the bakery in Big Hero 6.
This is the devolution of language, like encapsulated within a minute.
Yeah.
Jake, did you hear?
I did. I heard.
Do you remember how there's a bakery in Big Hero 6 in the house of the person who is the brother of the person who owns Baymax?
Yes, I don't remember a lot from Big Hero 6. I remember it being a good movie, but like I can't give you any detail from it.
Brother died.
Problem. Well, yeah, duh, but
Explosion
you know.
school.
Hey. This is
The
live.
enemy was kind of like Dr. Wily from Mega Man, except less evil.
This is live on television, and you're giving us Big Hero 6 spoilers in real time.
Big Hero 6 came out 2 years ago.
It was like 3 years old.
Wait,
it was like
what?
3 years old. It was there when I joined Tumblr.
Big
Hang
Hero
on.
6. I thought it was like 5 seconds old.
Oh God, it was 2014. Seriously?
Yeah.
The hell?
Oh my god.
Time passes too fast.
Segue. We're transitioning to a different topic now. My dad. I went snowboarding with my dad yesterday.
Oh, you did. Tell us about that.
Well, it was pretty cool. The thing about snowboarding is that you have to do some walking, and when you do that, it makes your feet hurt. It's a lot of feet hurting.
Tell us about the boots.
The boots.
The boots.
The boots
What
were
happened
the
with
boots
the
were
boots?
like I tried. Well, the boots were kind of tight, I think maybe, but I don't know. The boots were like they were funny and they were silly.
They look like Mega Man shoes.
They don't look like
Ah,
Mega
I
Man
s-
shoes.
They do look like
I
Mega Man
see.
shoes.
You haven't seen them. My pants were
Well,
green
mean-
and my
I
pants
mean,
were. The thing and another thing is you don't even have to go snowboarding. You can just take your snowboard and run into the woods and find a new adventure.
When you wear
Well,
them
yeah,
without the
of course.
without the pants, if you wear them with just regular pants, you look like Mega Man.
Yeah.
okay. I've never been snowboarding in my life, but living in Colorado, I've been skiing several times before, and I've been meaning to go again this year. Because I don't get to go often enough, and the last time I went, I lost both my toenails afterwards. So
Oh, that's nice.
turns
I
out that
Okay.
size 8 boots were too small for me, and I only realized this after I took them off and got into the car,
Ow.
and then discovered
Oh.
that my toenails were dark, like they were black underneath. I
Oh
was like,
God.
that's not good.
Oh God. Oh no. Skiing
Yeah.
I've never
seems.
even been on a mountain during winter.
I do a lot of sports and I get hurt a lot.
It's
Get out of here, jock.
Yeah, I'm the jockiest person. I'm the jockiest nerd you'll ever meet.
skiing seems more complicated than snowboarding, and I know that for a fact because I'm pretty sure skiing is actually like harder than snowboarding. If I'm not
Also,
Are
wrong.
you
it'll kill
sure?
you.
I've been told by so many people that snowboarding is harder than skiing.
It'll
I'm
kill you.
I'm inclined to believe that it looks hard.
You'll crash into things and it'll kill you.
I've never been too adventurous of a skier though, so I go with my neighbor a lot, and my neighbor is a very good snowboarder. And so basically, when we get there, it's pretty much just like, okay, we meet back at the car at 2 o'clock, right? And it's like, okay, cool. So we both do our thing, and we come back and we tell each other about our days. And pretty much my day is seeing how many times I can go down the same run in an hour, which I think I've gotten like a record of like I did half a day once, which is about I want to say like 5 or 6 hours, and I did 15 runs,
Jake,
which is a lot. Yeah.
can I just put this out there? I don't know how we're gonna do this podcast when you're not here.
Oh, I talk too much?
You talk so
No,
much.
you just
it
give
just-
us conversation.
it
We're
just-
bad at this without you.
Yeah, we're so bad at this.
All right, Emo Spooky and Jake present. Listen to this.
No, yeah. When Jake's here, it's listen to this. When Jake's not here, it's don't listen to this.
We always have to have Jake here.
I'll try my best.
No, you're trying way too hard, and it's making it easy for us. You just have
All
so
right.
much.
It's just easier with 3 people, I
Just-
think.
Just yeah, 3 is the magic
You are
number.
good to talk to.
There was one time I was skiing.
3 is company too.
The time that I lost both my toenails, I rented out equipment that was too small. So the thing is that whenever I'm skiing, my toes start to hurt throughout the day because
Oh,
they get
yeah.
cold, which is normal. But the thing is that I started suspecting something was amiss when I get back in the car and my feet warm up, my toes still hurt. I'm like, uh-oh. So I get
Yeah.
home, I take off my socks, and I'm like, oh, uh-oh, that's not good. And I ended up losing both of them, and it kind of sucked because the last time I lost a toenail was from a cross-country race, and that was terrible. So I was like, all right, great, now I have to deal with it both. And the worst part was it was near New Year's, and my brother took me to this New Year's dance party,
Oh yeah.
and I couldn't stand. My feet hurt
Oh,
so
God.
bad,
Oh,
so I kind of
no.
just sat there at a table and like watched everyone else have fun.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's how those.
Yeah.
That's how all those parties in movies go down. Is that there's someone sitting in the main protagonist who is an underdog and socially awkward and can't talk to anyone because of the underdog. They just sit in the corner and they're just there.
Except I wasn't an underdog. I was just an idiot who
Oh, no.
got ski
Oh.
equipment that was too small and
Milo.
hurt himself.
Milo, I take it you're Google image searching toe snowboarding accident.
I'm not. The guy in the Is This Allowed Vine is a mannequin.
What?
What?
What the hell?
Is this allowed? Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know what the is this allowed vine is.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so scary. I don't like that. No.
What
I don't
is?
like that.
I don't know what the vine is.
He never moves. He doesn't breathe.
Okay, but like the comment I kind of want to make on that is that the guy kind of looks like 2008 Neil Cicerega.
Oh God, you're right.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
No
I don't
more-
like that at all.
No more about this. Okay.
Milo, it is nearly 1 a.m, and that is the scariest thing you could have possibly shown me.
Oh
It wasn't
God.
my fault. I had to see it too.
Oh, I don't like that.
One thing
Let's
about
talk about
Let's talk
you
about-
guys like
let's talk about how wet it is after you're when you like get in the car after you're done snowboarding.
Oh yeah, every single article of clothing I'm wearing is just soaking wet because it was previously covered in snow, and
Yeah,
now I am above. Now I'm above the freezing
it's
point
just
of
it's
I
just
can't
like
relate to this. I can't relate to this.
it's just like no, it's just like there's just a puddle in this vehicle, and we're leaving the source of that puddle.
Oh yeah. Well, my
This is
neighbor, whenever we come back from skiing, he's always dead tired at the end. I'm like bizarrely awake after skiing, so like I am
oh,
annoying as hell on
I'm
the road back from
total
skiing.
opposite. I just like I do as little runs as I can make my dad do. Like
I The worst part about skiing though is I do like 15 runs in one day and I'm like feeling great, and then I get into the car and I sit down and my body like screams at me all at once like, what did you do?
oh, I usually am not anticipating snowboarding. I'm like, God, I gotta just do that thing where I just go down a hill and my shins hurt, and I do something that makes my dad upset.
Oh,
Anyways, what were we gonna talk about? Someone had a thing. I interrupted you, Jake.
what? No.
You were like, let's talk about something. Oh yeah,
I was gonna ask you guys what I've been like doing a lot of like internet horror stuff. So like I've been like, listening to creepypasta readings and stuff like that. And so I'm gonna ask you guys like, what's your favorite internet horror story?
what's my
Uh,
favorite internet horror story?
I can't sleep when I
Hmm,
read or listen to them.
What was that, Milo?
I can't sleep when I read or listen to those.
that's a good question.
Um,
I'm really into Pets Cop just because of like how it's just the way it's presented as like a like it's like actually like they programmed this game.
You
mhm.
mean like favorite or scariest?
Either one, like either you're the one that's like that you like to think about the most, or like the one that
I
like
mean,
scared you the most.
Pets Cop isn't super horror. It's more. I don't know. I really like it though.
I
It's like internet ARG mystery kind of flavored things.
Yeah. I don't know if I guess the only real like internet horror thing that I've been catching up on is just the video series.
Yeah.
I guess like creepypastas, like
Creepypasta, I don't know.
the
I don't.
Godzilla one.
Oh yeah,
Oh God.
Godzilla
Uh,
NES was that was a good one. I like that one.
Really, I don't think I've heard of that one. I've yet to listen to like a really good
I
video game creepypasta.
I
I
was reading.
I,
Uh,
I read it
there was
when
a point.
I read it when I
There
was like 12.
there was a point in time where I would listen. I would read these stories on Reddit on r/let's not meet.
Oh yeah.
God.
I used to peruse No Sleep a lot.
Oh
One
yeah,
of my
I don't
favorite
want to
ones
talk
from
about this
there.
anymore. Uh-uh.
Uh, One of my
I'm
favorite
too
ones
scared.
was Autopilot. That one had like the biggest impact on me as like I don't know, I don't want to say as a person, but like it was definitely one of like the horror stories that really was like stuck in my mind the most was
Horrifying.
Autopilot.
God,
Uh,
I remember making a Mario creepypasta when I was a little one.
oh yeah, did I think it's still in my like Google Drive saved
It
as like the
was
two.
oh it was so bad because it was like Mario got called the Man in Red and all that.
Oh my god.
It was like I
Are
think
you
there
game
were
theory?
I was totally game theory. I was so game theory.
You should collaborate with Gaijin Goomba and make a second Goomba Got Back.
I would rather um, get a terminal disease and suffer and suffer in a hospital bed for 2 weeks and then slowly die.
I'd rather get Crohn's disease.
Excuse me, who's this?
I'd rather get Lynn's
Um,
disease. Oh yeah, this house is everything from Alan Resnick is good too
oh yeah,
on the
Alan
topic.
Resnick's I think one of the pinnacles of like surreal horror
Have you
writing.
have you seen that one? Did I show you that one where it's just like that guy, like with like a wallet looking in his pockets? I can't even explain it.
No, no. I've seen This House Has People in it. I've seen like there was one that Alan Resnick did where it's like uploading your consciousness to a computer or whatever.
Oh, and what about the one where he's like in like a garage and he's like, I love this, I'm dying.
Yeah, I think I might have seen that one. I don't know. They all of Alan Resnick's videos feel like weird dreams I've had.
Oh.
And like I genuinely can't separate them in my mind, in like my memory from like, was that a weird dream I had or an Alan Resnick video?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite internet horror stories though was one where I read when I was like kind of starting to get into, like creepypasta stuff.
Yeah.
It's called Ted the Caver, and it's
that sounds bad.
It's told through like these blog entries on someone's like Angel Fire website.
Oh.
It's really good. I would highly recommend it because it's not what I don't like in creepypastas, where it's like, and then a spooky man popped out with a knife and took all my organs out. It's like, it's nice and it builds up to it, and it never actually shows you anything very scary. It just lets your imagination do the work, and I think that's
Alpha Autopsy.
Yeah. Oh, Alpha Autopsy.
Alpha Autopsy is my favorite drawing program.
It's not even scary. It's just gross.
That was a nice little fire alpaca joke for you.
There was one creepypasta I listened to today. It was called the 25-hour diner.
Oh god, you always watch these terrible creepypastas about like Santa and like Krampus.
It was Krampus.
Krampo. It was Krampus, and he came into my house.
Yeah, I get really frustrated with bad creepypastas because there's so many of them, and like none of them are good.
You know what's not a bad one?
What?
Alpha Autopsy?
Ben Drowned.
What?
Ben Drowned. I
actually haven't fully listened to that one. I kind of wrote it off as another, stupid video game creepypasta like Sonic.exe.
It's well done.
Yeah, it's not like it basically was like the first one, so it can't like be like totally like cliched.
Yeah.
They made the videos. Like, they actually had to hack the game and glitch it out.
Yeah, that's why Petscop is so cool, because it's literally like they did everything.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, I want to like more creepypastas because I like horror stories in general. It's just that I've yet to find a really good one.
And we move on to something a little less scary.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I got a Nintendo Switch for the Christmas.
Oh, nice. My brother has one of those.
And we've been playing Zelda and Mario, and they've both been very fun. And Mario has like so many moves, he can just roll on the ground just like Sonic.
I got a new ukulele and a new art tablet.
Nice. I got a DSLR camera and a CD copy of Aha's landmark 1988 album, Stay on These Roads.
I have a theory that Mario is gonna steal all of Sonic's signature moves, and he's just gonna be able to do everything that Sonic can do, and Sonic will just die.
Oh. Sonic die.
Yeah.
I've never been a huge Sonic person. I think it was a Mario household we grew up in, but there was one game that we had. I think it's like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle or Sonic Heroes or something. Which was the game that had like the Chow like?
I think that's Sonic Adventure 2.
Are you sure? I feel like it might have been Sonic Heroes.
I'm pretty sure it's Sonic Adventure 2 had the ones with the Chows.
Okay,
I hated Sonic Adventure 2 for my entire life because it's so ugly.
It's a good game, and hush.
Ugly. It's ugly. It's hideous.
I don't recall it being bad. Again, I didn't really play video games that hardcore when I was a child.
You know what was my jam?
What?
Pixar's Up for the DS.
Really?
No.
I played Wall-E for the DS. It was alright. It was a puzzle game, and I wasn't good at puzzles.
I had the original Code Lyoko DS game. I actually still own it. I just bought a different copy at GameStop, and I've completed the entire game, and I've completed all of the little puzzle mini games that they had. And the thing is that the puzzle mini games reward you with like a link to a website for extra content. Mm-hmm. And I went and checked it, and the website doesn't exist anymore.
Oh my god.
I also have, I still have it. I think it's on my desk somewhere. I have a Sonic RPG
Sonic RPG.
that everyone forgot about.
Wait a minute, what's it called?
Chronicles something.
Is it-
Sonic Chronicles.
I have that game. I have
Me
that game,
too.
and I found it in my brother's desk drawer, and I didn't think it was real. I thought it was some sort of weird bootleg game.
Oh no, it's very real.
I have
It
this.
like combines the aspects of the comic with game things, and like the old Robotnik, like the cartoon with Steve Urkel voicing Sonic.
Oh
Sorry, wait, Steve Urkel voiced Sonic?
Yeah.
yeah, Steve Urkel voiced Sonic. Come on,
No, that's true.
he did. Was that in the anime or the Adventures of Sonic Goes Around Town?
It was the one that everyone makes memes of.
Okay. Oh,
The one that everyone makes me.
I have this GS game
Jaleel White.
that I found. It's called Drawn to Life: The Next Chapter, and I really want to play it because I remember it being really cool, but I couldn't like get past this part. With
It is really cool. You get to play as your own OC.
Yeah, that is true. I liked Drawn to Life.
but like I liked like the I don't know. I should play it, but I remember I was gonna like play all of Super Mario 64 DS, and I
It's
didn't.
funny to me that Sonic, Jaleel White Sonic comes up before Jaleel White Urkel in the Google instant search.
Well, it's because more people are like Jaleel White Sonic than they're like Jaleel White Urkel. Because they know that
Sonic?
Jaleel White Sonic?
because they know Jaleel
put-
White Urkel, but they don't know the Jaleel White Sonic.
Let's put Urkel into Google. Yep, there's Sonic. Jaleel is just right below it. It goes
Urkel,
Urkel Jaleel, and then Urkel Sonic.
Urkel.
And then it goes Urkel Car, Urkel Dance, Urkel Grew, Urkel Now,
Wait,
Urkel Costume,
wait, what? Urkel grew like GRU or GREW?
GRUE.
Urkel.
Urkel grew.
Urkel Grew.
No, Urkel grew. Like Steve Urkel appeared on Minion.
That's the new Gru from Minions
Lucy.
2018.
Yeah.
Lucy, what's that copy pasta you had of like
Oh, yeah.
Minions 2018 are the new hip iteration of Minions who don't take no guff from their owner Gru. When Gru accidentally puts weed in the Minions' milk to go banana blast banana flavored milk, the local Minions transform into the rebellious Minions with a Z and cause mayhem in Gru's house and wife and daughters. It is Gru's job to fucking sedate them.
First of all, it's loyal, not local. The local Minions.
I think about that daily.
Oh.
I tried to make it so that nobody saw it.
Yeah, you kept deleting it. It was fun. It's
It's
just
so funny.
thank you.
It's really on the same like it reads on the same level as like the Navy SEALs copy pasta in my opinion.
Don't you have it memorized?
I don't have it memorized.
I wouldn't have been able to like say it aloud like you did, mostly because I don't want to swear.
You already did.
No, I didn't. Not in real life.
Not real life. You can swear on the internet
Oh,
all you
you
want.
did
The
it.
cops won't
Said
show
it.
up to your door.
You did.
Oh.
Speaking of memorization, for some reason
I memorized the Corey in the House theme song. Can I?
you did?
Can I please?
Hold on.
No, you can't.
Can I-
Permission denied. You have been stopped.
Can
I don't
I?
Okay. The thing about that is, I don't care.
It's true.
I'm a
This
new
is your
kid,
show.
moving in, getting it done, and I'm officially the candidate for having some fun. You know, you better calm down, Corey.
Wait,
I'm
what?
talking about an all-out party, and we're getting it started. Mr. President, you mind some electric guitar? Washington, D.C. will never be the same, because we got Corey in the house.
Wait, is it?
It's a party
is it-
every week, baby. Corey, check it out. That's right, I'm in the house. We're gonna shake it up and change it, take it all and rearrange it. We got the new kid moving in. We got Corey in the house. Corey in the house.
Do you say you better calm down, Corey?
Yeah, you better calm down, Corey.
Corey doesn't take no guff from anybody.
Corey doesn't take no guff from his owner, Gru. Wait.
Jesus.
Can I talk about a song.
Yes.
I also know the
It's
entire Fresh Prince theme song.
it's called
Of course you do.
Render by Graveyards, and the whole it's a pretty good album. It's
Wait, I forgot the best part of the song. Can I just say it real quick?
all right.
Go for it.
Go Corey, go Corey, go, 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 go.
Okay.
But like,
Corey in the blouse.
That
Like-
song is bad.
what, Cory in the Blouse?
The holes of my sweater song.
Oh,
'Cause it's
holes of my
too
swole.
cold for you here. That one.
oh, well, that sounds
That's
like
not a bad song.
that sounds like
I don't like it.
That sounds like a song that I liked when I was 9. Anyways, the whole album is like, like there's parts of it that I like, but it just has like a really good intro, and it's like one of my favorite intros because it's I don't know, but that's my music rec for this episode.
What other shows do I know the theme song to
That's-
memorize?
I kind of remember that song that you just sang, and it. How old is that song? Hold on, I've never heard that name.
It made me uncomfortable as a child, and now I hate it as
Holes in my
a bigger
sweater.
child.
That song can't be that old, can it?
It's 2013.
Really? Jeez, God.
Really?
I hated it.
I thought it was
I
gonna
was
be older.
14 when that came out.
I was 14 a year ago, Jake.
I know, it's really weird.
Can y'all shut up?
Sorry, Milo.
All right. I don't know. I really liked Lady Gaga when I was small.
Man,
Oh,
I still
yeah.
like Lady Gaga.
That was like it was on the radio all the time, and it was the only it was like basically all of the songs that were like good were Lady Gaga, and all the other ones were just like I'm singing about you, girl.
Are you doing a Shakira impression?
No, no.
I'm singing
If there are any
about-
ghosts, that's one of my favorite vines. If there are any ghosts,
Singing about you.
does this
No.
sound like Shakira?
No, it's just every song. It was just every pop song. It's like I'm gonna feed you cheese. Never
I know
mind.
most of the
When-
words to
When I was a
Applause.
young lad, I listened to a lot of punk music.
Oh,
Which-
Of course you did.
It's really weird because now I'm like a huge 80s synth pop techno person, and I don't really know how that happened.
I'm just all.
Haha, Jake, I was forced to grow up and therefore I matured quicker than you. Haha.
I listen.
Oh yeah, well, joke's on you, buddy. I still drink juice. So
Whoa,
Joke's on you, so do I.
Jake.
yeah.
I'm stuck between purgatory between child and adult because people around me are peer pressuring me to grow up.
Hey guys.
But it's too early.
Guys, I still drink juice, but I put carbonated water in it. So
Well, no one asked, so.
Well, I put weed in my juice, so
I put weed in
Jake.
I put weed in my Minions banana blast flavored milk.
we need to stop talking about minions.
Oh,
Bro,
bro.
A Peter.
bro, Jake.
Yeah.
See, we just
fake
have to
juice.
record a podcast for 30 minutes, and then we'll get into the funny part.
Which is minions.
Yeah, we just had to have like a nice discussion about camping, and then it'll just turn into this.
Minions. Banana. Flavored milk to go.
I thought you were just like laughing about Minions because they're so funny.
Sometimes I just I'm like sitting there, I'm like on the bus, or I'm like, in the supermarket, in the line. And on days when I'm not like debating whether or not to launch into the Living Daylights chorus in full volume,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about like minions.
I think I know most of the words to applause.
Most of the words to applause.
Yeah.
It goes. That's the sound that clapping makes.
Doesn't.
So, a funny thing about music is that I have a really bad memory. It hinders me daily. I forget things constantly.
We're
But
just
the
the
one
same person, except I was cursed to become you early.
well, the thing is, the one thing I'm good at memorizing is song lyrics. I am amazing at it.
Oh yeah.
I'm able to memorize in high school for choir class. We had to memorize all of our songs. I would have it done weeks before everyone else.
Well, that's
because I
because
would
they
just
procrastinated.
well, no. I just had this. I had this very odd and useless talent of being able to memorize songs very, very easily.
Okay, never
And-
mind. I can't do that.
And I hate it. I hate it so much that my brain is able to memorize every single lyric to every single song in Michael Guy Bowman's entire discography. But I can't remember when my final time is.
Poker Face.
Poker Face by Lady Gaga.
Guys, if I didn't turn on the microphone for this, I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'll keep that as a secret to myself, and I'll never tell you. And I have a fear that is actually going to happen.
What?
That the recording is gonna get messed up somehow, and I'm not gonna tell any of you because I just can't deal.
No!
I just can't live with that blood on my hands.
Oh God!
So let's keep being funny. Lego is pretty cool.
Oh dear!
Well, if
what?
your microphone wasn't on, then we wouldn't be able to hear you.
No, my microphone is on, but I'm pretty sure that we've got audio because I turned it on, so there's nothing to worry about.
Just remember to make a new folder and not make it untitled.
Okay, haha.
Anyways, all screen recording softwares are flawed, and there's no God.
Except for the ones that Let's Players use, which I'm sure we could afford because they're probably free, but we can't find them.
I just spent $100 for Christmas on it, so
Ow.
Wow.
Good.
I'm stabbing myself in the thigh with my phone. Ow.
Oh.
So there's a papercraft snub cube on my desk.
What?
For a while in senior year, I just really, really liked polyhedra.
Oh.
And so.
Did that inspire your art style?
Jake, I wish I like polyhedra too.
What's your favorite polyhedron?
I don't know what my favorite polyhedron is. They're all special.
Well, I have a funny story about that exact question.
Okay,
you're right. All right. I have a funny story about that exact question I just asked you. So, getting into the topic of something slightly more mature, it was the first time I'd ever been to a party in college, and so I'm like, it's the first time I drank too. So I don't really know my limits at this point. I'm pretty drunk at this party. Don't do what I do. I'm not a good role model as an 18-year-old. But anyways, so I'm having a great time. I'm with all these cool people, and so for some reason, I just get this overwhelming compulsion, and there's like a gap in a conversation. I just shout out, "What's everyone's favorite polyhedron?"
You know what?
And what happened after that? It was just complete silence, and I was getting ready to go into the anxiety shame spiral, and then this girl looks at me from across the room and she goes, "Dodecahedron," and I'm like, "Thank you, thank you for having an answer immediately available, Em."
Jake, that's beautiful.
Jake, that's a really good story.
And then I end up puking my guts out in a single stall bathroom. So don't drink.
Wow.
I'm not planning on it.
Me neither.
I mean,
it sounds like a bad time, and it
should be a social thing. Don't drink till you're sick is the point I'm trying to make.
It doesn't taste good to me.
No, it really is, and I think it's pretty overrated as far as it goes.
One time I asked for like a 7-Up at a resort, and they got me Jack Daniels.
Oh, that's a big thing to mess up.
Yeah,
that's a felony.
Yeah, But it has 7-Up
that
in
line where it's like, about to drink this vodka down the hatch, and the guy and the kid he dumps it into his mouth, and then he just immediately recoils in disgust.
He goes like,
yeah. That's what it's like.
So
why drink fermented to the point of disgusting and gross juice than as opposed to just drinking juice.
Guys,
I just realized I admitted to a felony on on this podcast.
yes, Jake, you did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Jake, but yeah.
No one cares. You're a
This is
fictional
one-
character.
This is one elaborate sting.
Should
Is
I-
like, you know, like the police bust down my door and they're like, "You're under arrest."
Yeah, Jake, should I edit out the crime that you committed?
If you want to.
So, I'm not
Yeah.
ready for it to be 2018. I'm not ready for it to be a different number.
Uh-uh.
And it's happening on Monday when Garfield
Yeah,
is
I don't
born.
like that.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
But I can't wait to get out of this unreal year.
It's like-
2017 has been the most bizarre
Sucked.
shit.
It was like
But it was so
26
short and it was so long and everything bad happened.
It was like 2016 a month ago. But it also
It really was.
But also 8 years ago and everything horrible happened.
it was
this year.
also yesterday a month ago.
You know, remember how the year kicked off with the Hollyweed sign? That felt like an eternity ago to me.
That felt like yesterday.
Yeah. God.
Isn't that weird?
The same with
Why does every year have a theme now? Like this one's
orange leather being
this one's
elected.
this one's everyone's bad. 2016 was everyone died. 2018 is gonna be like everyone like gets
Everyone
hit.
has lasers.
Everyone. No, that's gonna be 20.
Everyone has a cybernetic arm.
Yeah, that's how I'm trying to be. 2018 is the year I finally drop everything I'm doing and I drive into the desert and no one sees me for a decade.
No, 2018.
2018 is going to be the year that the 80s is completely back. It's
Oh,
been
yeah, of
slowly
course.
seeping back into the culture.
I
We've
have
We've
a
got
theory
everything. Horrible president.
2018 is going to be the year of everyone has been kidnapped
Then-
by a scary lizard man and
Slowly
they're,
making
like,
its way.
and like they've been kidnapped by a scary man that like throws dumplings at everyone for some reason.
See,
I've
No,
been
this
having
is
this.
I
brought
have
back
this
into
theory.
music.
I have this theory that culture is cyclical, like Milo said, where it's going to be the 80s, like full blown again next year. That
Who
culture's
knows? It's
culture's-
almost the 20s again. So
culture's very cyclical. So we're gonna keep going through a cycle where we end up back at the 80s until it's 80s all the time. We just get stuck in that point where it's like that's the whole cycle is 80s.
Yeah, I feel like it's been going in a cycle and the cycle is slowly accelerating.
it's
Yeah.
almost the 20s again. And Republicans are like slowly turning against weed. And also
Weed. Yeah.
they are all in they're all in positions of power, so
All in weed offices.
Were y'all
here we go again, second prohibition.
were y'all scared when 2012 happened?
I wrote a letter to myself, my future self, when 2012 happened, and it kind of went along the lines of like the way that my 2016 self, read it was
I mean,
you're
like,
gonna the world didn't end, but you're gonna wish it did.
oh.
I did not care. 'Cause
I
knew it
was so
fake.
scared. I was so scared as a little baby, tiny little baby in my stupid 2012 cradle, like making like scratch projects all day. I was scared.
I think I was a nihilist from 1st to 5th grade.
You know,
I was in 8th grade when 2012.
Well,
I was
know-
13. Jesus,
I guess
how old were you guys? Like 4?
I was actually 2.
Wait, when?
It's easy to know what my age is like based on the year because I'm 2.
Wait, when? What? How old were we? When? What year?
Winston Overwatch.
I'm 2. I'm 2 years old. My
No, no. I want to know.
I was born in 2002 and I'm 2 years old.
Jake, what year?
What?
What year
What year? What?
were you saying? How old? 2012?
2012. I was 13 years old.
You know, back in 2012, I guess I knew that all things must,
2012.
that all things must come to an end at some point, just like this podcast.
I was 9 years old.
Just like this podcast.
Just like this podcast.
See, I
Whoa,
brought
wait,
it all
Milo, you were 9 years old in 2012.
Oh,
Mhm.
Guys,
What?
I was
Jake, you're the only millennial here right now.
I was 9
Oh God,
and 10.
that's scary.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Well, thank you for sticking with us for the entire hour that we've been talking to each other about nothing.
No problem. It's
and
like
I
Seinfeld.
and I hope you'll join us next time when Jake's not here and we're scrambling for.
No, Jake will be here. We can only do this podcast with Jake.
Well,
I mean, I'll try to be here. I'm a busy guy, and
It's
I'm.
not like we do this podcast often.
That's true.
Well, this is going to be the first that I upload to YouTube. Hopefully, if it works out. Okay, bye everybody. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Have a good sleep. Have a good best
Have
bye.
a good sleep / morning / middle of day.
We have to end it. We have to.
Good night.